from Flyby to the show. They operate just up the road from here, of course, from Dundee. Just a slight pause, we have an aircraft arrival. A number of aircraft will be arriving throughout the next half hour or so. And it may only be a small aircraft. You may think, oh, it's just a biplane. But believe me, this is an incredibly aerobatic aircraft, especially when it's in the hands of such a capable pilot. Taking off from your right hand side, next is So as the Catalina completes its display with the landing, if you look high above, you can see a small biplane. This was the aircraft we were going to open the show with. However, there was a little bit of weather problem earlier. Fortunately, that is cleared. So the moment the Catalina has vacated, well, there's nothing quite like the shape or sound of the Roman god of fire. Flown today by Martin Withers. Yes, I do mean that Martin Withers. The Vulcan finally went to war as a conventional bomber, armed with 21 1,000-pound bombs during the Falklands campaign, Operation Black Buck 1. Captain of that aircraft is the man who's flying the aircraft for us today. Thrust.
Sure. Look at it, it's actually coming towards us. Look at it. No, you have to do it forward. It will be. Oh, no, it's actually coming. No! Oh, wow! I'm gonna shoot you! I'm gonna shoot you! Look at the mud. But I'm gonna shoot you. Hurry up, I'm gonna shoot you! Hurry up! Don't shoot me! Pew, pew, pew! Pew, pew, pew!
Got the power on now though, look.
Stop it!
Every single car on the car.
Yeah!
Coming off the back there.
This is huge.
See the
Quite happy, I've seen it. Yeah, but take that.
If I have it right down, it'll go speeding. And fire will come out of it.
Trouble is, you take it, you only find it.
See fire.
There we go. Yes.
I'm setting the fire rolling. I'm setting the fire out.
altitude aerial combat. Minimum speed of the F-16 today will be about 100 knots. The F-16 can fly a lot faster, but the maximum speed roll out now. Right now high-tech is rolling inverted and pushing at -3 Gs. Really painful turn. And also this is a special training.
Almost 2 years, it will be in September 2013. We'll be very happy, hopefully, to welcome all the European formation like the Red Arrows on the left, the Frecce Tricolore, Aquila, and so on. There is some to come in Salon Provence, which is our home base, for this very big event. Their call sign is Ethos, like musketeers. They are now ready to make their show, and it will be under and following the voice of the leader. He is a kind of orchestra conductor. His wingmen are playing music, and I will try during all this commentary to make you hear the voice of the leader. One from the other, 330 knots. It's about 600 kilometers per hour. Such amazing feats require extreme focus from the pilots of the formation. Now the Concorde formation for the flat demonstration. They are now in a big arrow formation, and they will come back in front of you in this formation for the second flyby with the blue, red, white color. They are now reversing to the right in Concorde formation to come back in front of you for a flyby in diamond formation, once again coming from your right. As you understood, the layer don't enable any vertical plane maneuvers. This is the flat 8-ship demonstration you're looking at. And now in diamond formation, the barrel roll with 8 aircraft.
The Reds are back and we are airborne here for Team as Baz. Red 1 is the aircraft at the front, and Baz is in his second year as team leader this year, but it's his 5th consecutive year with the Reds. The only man to have done that before him is the very well-known Ray Hanna, or certainly well-known in the flying world, who was instrumental in the beginning of the Red Arrows in 1965. He served 5 years on the team, 4 of which when he was team leader. Baz has called the team now into what would normally be a Diamond 9 formation, and this is the first chance for you to see where Eggman would have been. The missing man there on the top of the formation would have been Red 4's position. Baz has got the smoke on, and Baz, like Eggman, was a Harrier pilot. He served on the GR7, never flew the GR9, but he served with 120 and 4 squadrons and served operationally in Afghanistan and Iraq. Baz, therefore, is an extremely skilled operational pilot and a very good display pilot as well. And he's a not too bad kite surfer.
So with the Transall safely airborne.
And Stu Lawson in Alien 2 are going to climb up to position for strafe attacks. Alien 1 tips in from the left-hand side and is cleared to attack. Alien 2 is cleared in for a further attack, this time from the right-hand side. Using its 27mm Mauser cannon, it fires 1,700 rounds a minute of high explosive shells at the enemy. Missile launch, Alien 1, break off, break off. Alien 1 successfully evades the missile by flying off flares out the back of the aircraft. The enemy seem to have climbed into vehicles and are now moving. It's time to call in the dual-mode Seeker Brimstone missile, similar to the Apache Hellfire missile, to fire at the moving targets in front of us. Alien 1 comes in from the right, Alien 2 comes in from the left. This is an opposition pass in at 1,200 miles an hour closing speed. It may look dangerous, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, 60% of the time, it works every time.
We've got one there. Right, which one's going to go? Oh shit. I think I'll go for this one.
For a simultaneous attack, where they'll pull up and loft the weapons into the target. Both aircraft now approaching the target head on.
Yeah.
That seems to have done the trick. All the buildings have been destroyed, all enemy forces have been stopped completely, and anything left is retreating.
Shutter release disabled.
Ground forces have been saved and are left to fight another day. Alien formation will now come round to the right and clear the area with their reconnaissance pods to video.